The life and legacy of Dudley Moore, a brilliant comedian and musician. Dudley Moore is a name that resonates deeply within the realms of comedy and film. As a celebrated British comedian, actor, and musician, Moore's contributions to the entertainment industry are nothing short of legendary. His unique blend of wit, charm, and musical talent captured the hearts of audiences around the world, and his work continues to influence modern comedians and entertainers. In this video, we will explore Moore's life, from his humble beginnings to his extraordinary career, highlighting the moments that defined him as one of Britain's most beloved entertainers. Early life and education. Dudley Moore was born on April 19, 1935, in Dagenham, London, to parents John and Ada Moore. John was a mechanic, while Ada was a housewife. Dudley was the youngest of 3 children and grew up in a working-class family, which instilled in him a strong work ethic and a deep sense of humor. From an early age, Moore showed an affinity for music, particularly the piano. His talent was nurtured through his education, and he excelled academically. After attending Dagenham County Grammar School, he secured a place at Magdalen College, Oxford, where he studied literae humaniores, a combination of philosophy, politics, and economics, and began to establish himself as a burgeoning musician. At Oxford, he was an active participant in student plays and reviews, showcasing not only his musical prowess, but also his comedic talents. The beginning of a career in entertainment. Upon graduating in 1958, Moore's career took off as he began working with the Oxford University Dramatic Society, where he collaborated with fellow students. After brief stints in teaching and working at a bank, he landed a role in the BBC radio program, the BBC Third Programme, which marked his first major foray into professional entertainment. In the early 1960s, Moore gained recognition as a member of the comedy troupe Beyond the Fringe, along with Peter Cook, Alan Bennett, and Jonathan Miller. The show satirized British society and was a critical and commercial success, effectively launching the careers of its members. Moore's quirky characterizations and musical interludes stood out, endearing him to the audience. In addition to stage performances, Moore appeared on television, notably in shows like Not Only, But Also, where he teamed up with Peter Cook, further solidifying his status as a formidable comedic voice in Britain. Breakthrough in film and international stardom. Dudley Moore's film career began to gain traction in the 1970s. The breakthrough came with his role in the film 30 is a Dangerous Age, Cynthia, in 1978. But it was his work in Arthur, 1981, that catapulted him to international fame. In Arthur, Moore portrayed the titular character, a charming yet irresponsible billionaire who struggles with the responsibilities of adulthood. His performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor and resonated with audiences, becoming iconic in its own right. The film's success secured Moore's status as a leading man in Hollywood. Following the success of Arthur, Dudley Moore continued to work in a series of prominent films that included Foul Play with Goldie Hawn in 1978, Annie in 1982, and Mickey and Maude, 1984, which showcased his versatility as a comedic actor. His natural comedic timing, combined with his musical talent, allowed him to shine in roles that often required a blend of both skills. Despite his successes, Moore faced challenges in his personal life that occasionally overshadowed his career. His struggles with alcoholism were well documented and impacted his relationships and performances. However, Moore remained a beloved figure, and his ability to convey vulnerability through humor often resonated with audiences. Music, the other side of Dudley Moore. In addition to his comedic talent, Dudley Moore was an accomplished musician. A gifted pianist, he had a deep love for classical music and jazz, often incorporating his musical abilities into his comedic routines. His jazz album, Dudley Moore and His Jazz Trio, was released in the mid-1970s, showcasing his skills as a pianist and composer. Moore's music extended beyond his solo work. He was an adept collaborator, frequently appearing alongside notable musicians and bands. His collaboration with Peter Cook gave rise to the musical comedy act Goodbye, where the duo combined their wit and artistic flair to delightful effect. Moore's ability to blend comedy and music became one of his signature traits, making him a unique figure in the entertainment industry. The later years. health struggles, and continued performances. As the 1990s began, Moore's health started to decline. He was diagnosed with a degenerative condition known as progressive supranuclear palsy, PSP, which impacted his mobility, speech, and overall coordination. Despite these challenges, Moore continued to perform, demonstrating his resilience and dedication to his art. Even in his battles with health issues, Moore demonstrated a remarkable sense of humor. He continued to appear on television, including guest spots on shows like The Simpsons and That Peter Kay Thing, where he retained his comedic charm despite the toll of his illness. In 1999, Moore penned an autobiography titled Dudley Moore, The Real Thing, capturing his journey through life's highs and lows with both humor and candor. The book provided insight into the mind of a genius, illustrating the struggles and triumphs of a man who shaped the fabric of British comedy. The legacy of Dudley Moore. Dudley Moore passed away from complications related to PSP on March 27, 2002, leaving behind a rich legacy that continues to inspire current and future generations of comedians and performers. Moore was not merely a comedian, but a cultural icon who combined humor with musicality, ushering in a new era of entertainment in Britain and beyond. His collaborations with Peter Cook and involvement in innovative comedy troupes set a precedent for modern comedic ensembles. Dudley Moore's impact on comedy is felt through the works of today's leading comedians, who draw inspiration from his unique style and approach to performance. In a rapidly changing entertainment landscape, Moore's ability to merge music with comedy remains a lesson in versatility and creativity. Conclusion. Dudley Moore's life is a testament to the power of laughter and music, illustrating how one man's talent can touch the lives of millions. His journey from a humble upbringing in Dagenham to international stardom is a remarkable story of perseverance, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of one's passion. As we reflect on his contributions to the arts, we are reminded that the delightful essence of comedy, the capacity to bring joy, provoke thought, and connect people, is timeless. In the end, Dudley Moore will be remembered not only for his roles in cinema and television, but as a trailblazer in the world of comedy and music. His indelible mark on the industry continues to inspire laughter and joy, a legacy well-deserved for a true entertainer.